Okay guys, so I'm headed down to the barn. I figured I'd do maybe like a morning routine video for everybody. I have my trusty backpack on because I have to carry water to Twilight, and I figured out that sticking the giant jug of water in my backpack to walk down is a lot easier than carrying it with my shoulders being so sore all the time. So yeah, I get a little bit longer time holding them and doing that. So I'm just walking down the driveway, and it's like 30 degrees out, so I'm pretty bundled up. I hate the cold weather. It doesn't do good for my arthritis and stuff. So, and yeah. So we'll do a little bit of a barn vlog today. I know I haven't posted one in a few days. Well, in quite a couple weeks, but that's probably because I have been like super wrapped up and busy with Christmas going on, and finally got my house somewhat in order. Got Emma's little PlayStation all set up maybe. Yeah, so we're almost down at the barn. I'll also show you guys like pretty much how much better Twilight's looking since she came home. She's been being pretty lazy this winter. I think she's decided she likes being in out of the weather, and we've been having some horrible weather on and off for the last month. So she hasn't been out as much as I'd like her to be. With the rain route, I try not to let her out when it's doing whatever kind of raining stuff it's doing. And that's mostly because, you know, you already have one thing going on, which is caused by rain. Why continue to put her in the rain and make it worse? So, alright. It's kind of a long haul for me. Pretty long driveway. I was about halfway down when I started, so. Alright. Good morning, Miss Twilight. What did you do to your forelock? So here's the morning booger. What are you doing? Oops. Alright, so. Yes, good morning. Good morning. Did you have a good night? She's all excited. Understandably. Oh jeez, that jug is heavy. Ooh. Okay, so basically, she's been getting pretty chunky. So, actually, I probably could take her blanket and stuff off. It's pretty warm today. She only gets a blanket on when it's like really cold. My gate doesn't want to cooperate. I have this fixed so I can do this. What? Hi, don't eat the phone. Alright, Twink. You say good morning. Say good morning, everybody. Oh, are you itchy? I know that hood makes you itchy. She gets pretty itchy in the mornings because she does not like having her hood on, but I put it on her so that it doesn't, the blanket she has doesn't rub her shoulders. She has like a really old blanket right now. I have to buy a new one, a couple of new ones, because I usually have 3 blankets, but money's been a little tight lately. It's kind of, you know, what happens when you have a child. You have to learn how to budget your money differently. And I've been doing a good job with it. I just have to wait. As soon as I get Zira's puppies rehomed, I'll have some money to play with. Ooh! I have to get a whole new car now, too. So, not that the van's really all that bad. But Austin will probably keep driving the van. He likes to be a dad, soccer dad. He's so funny. I don't know what you did with your forelock, and it's kind of weird. Come here. I know, it's itchy. Oh my goodness. Your hair is all sorts of messed up. What are you doing? Up and over. Pull. Good girl. Okay. So yeah. So look at how plump she's getting. She's now got a top line going. She's not as rounded out. You can see where her butt still needs a little bit right there. I like a nice full tuchus. But yeah. Come here, head down. Well, you gotta give me your head for a minute. I know, you're itchy. I'll run a brush over you. Now, most mornings, I do run a brush over her. This morning I definitely will because she's had the blanket on. But I usually will pull the blanket off. She's pretty itchy. She does not like the blankets very much, but they keep her cold, keep her warm. Yeah, keep her cold. That'd be great. Oh. So yeah, so my morning, I give her scratches every morning. And this is kind of the first step. Yeah, that's a girl. That's a girl. So you can see she's pretty grimy looking from the blanket and stuff. Let's see what her water looks like. Yeah, oh, that's great. Okay, yeah, that's awesome. That's quite a bit of stuff. Throws it into her bucket. Somebody's been putting hay in her bucket. So that's what her bucket looks like today, guys. Isn't that lovely? So that'll get banged out, tapped out. All the ice will come out of that. Come here, let me put your halter back on you at least. That way if you just decide to be an escape artist, then I don't have any issues. Yeah. Yeah, because you are. You're an escape artist. Your foreleg's all boogered up. I don't know what you got going on here. Mares. So, basically, the first thing I do is take, if she's got a blanket on, take it off. Talk to her for a few minutes. And then, we go straight to hay. So, I usually give about that much to her, if you can see. So this little piece here. Yeah, so let's see if I can get this picked up. There we go. Back up. Back up. So just throw it over. It works. Yeah, so she's in there eating away. I pulled her off grain for a little while, unless she's like really going outside. I've kind of noticed that with her being locked up, I didn't want anything, stupid to happen, like colic or founder or anything like that. So, like in the winters, if I have a horse that decides that outside is not okay with them, I just kind of I bump their hay and reduce their grain. And right now, I don't know if you can see my board, it's saying, 3 to 4 flakes of hay AM and PM. And she gets, I'm literally, guys, this is so funny, I'm literally giving her 2 handfuls of grain out in her pasture. Because I was feeding her right on up until the beginning of December, a normal feed regiment, and she had a normal mash going. But she decided to colic on me, and my vet said, all right, pull back a little with your grain. So I stepped her back and I cut her grain levels in half. And then finally she started getting kind of antsy and pretty chunky. And then with her having to stay out, I just decided to feed her outside, kind of as a reward, because she decided that being outside was not her thing for a while. But I've been feeding the Do More Equistages. So that's what it is. Oh, it looks backwards. Oh, that's great. Yeah, but you get the idea. So it's like the Do More, the black bag. And pretty awesome. That's just normal pellets, but she loves it. So, I know, you hear it. Alright. You want a handful? Here. You're dropping it all over. Thanks, dear love. We have an open barn there, sweetheart. You can't drop it all over. We get rabbits. We do get rabbits in our barn because we have little bunnies. That's Razor. And then down lower is Onyx. I don't know if you can see her. There she goes. So Onyx, I got her from a pet store. Yeah, I paid $40 for her. I got her from a pet store. And she pretty much was a house rabbit up until like about 2 years ago when I moved out here to be with Austin. And she would like to still be a house bunny, but she's outside for right now. She's pretty equipped, pretty well adjusted, and everything's kind of going well for her. But I gave her to Emma as her little bunny because she'll sit in Emma's lap and let her play with her. So that's pretty cool. And then Razor is the last of my show rabbits that I have. He's got some bloodlines from like past rabbits that I've had, and he's actually out of my best of breed lion head doe that I had, and my best opposite male buck, I guess that's what you're supposed to call them, doe and buck. And he actually is like almost like a perfect combination of the two, except for his color. His color is like completely different from his parents, but he's still pretty. So, and he's a championship buck now. I had shown him right before they had redone the standards for the lion heads through ARBA. For those that don't know, ARBA is the American Rabbit Association, Rabbit Breeders Association. Yeah. So with them, basically, they're pretty easy. I just kind of look to see if they have grain and enough hay, which I fed them yesterday, so yeah, they do. And then I just, before I go back to the house, I take their bottles and take them up to the barn. But this stage would be me cleaning. So I clean the stall and get things situated. So I probably, let me see what I'm doing here. Alright, put that up and over there, Twink, because they only have one hand today. It's just a bucket. I don't know what you think you need. I know, it's just a bucket. So guys, I don't have a buck tub, so I use a bucket. Come laugh at me now. I got an invested one. Haven't gotten that far. Whatever works, right? So, yeah, you can see that's pretty much the corner she uses. She doesn't really have anything in the other corner. Her shavings look pretty good, so I probably won't add any today, but definitely tomorrow. Yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna, I'll restart and see if maybe I can get like a fast mo of me cleaning. I don't know if I can do that on my editing program, so we'll try it. See you in a minute. Okay guys, so I have been trying to film this and my phone keeps wanting to die because of the cold weather. But, so I finished up Twilight's stall. I only got like half of it done because my phone died like halfway in the middle of it. But, yeah, so where'd it go? That's my manure pile, so that's where I'm dumping everything. I went ahead and gave Twilight her water and I gave her a quick brush down like I had wanted to. So the last thing that's left is I usually do like carrot stretches and stuff with her just to keep her stretched out and limber. And she already hears the bag because we use gummy worms. Hi, yeah. I don't know why I can't reach all of a sudden. Yeah, so we have a bag of like assorted like sour gummies and stuff. She absolutely loves them. I'm not sure why. She's weird. So I'm going to try to prop you guys up so you can see what I'm doing. Maybe. Oh. Alright, let's see if this is going to work. That looks like it's going to work. Okay. So, back up. Back up. Back up. Yeah. Back up. So I just take the gummies. I can get into them before my phone decides to die again. And I get her to stretch around to the hip. Oh, it's a good stretch. Good girl. She does them every day, so it comes out pretty good on that side. This side, she's pretty stiff on. Good girl. Good girl. Good stretch. As soon as she's done it, I just give her the treat. Kind of like a target training. It's pretty easy. Now this one's kind of difficult for her. I gotta kind of coax her. She's supposed to put her nose like almost on the ground. It kind of works out. So it ended up working out. My phone's telling me it's trying to die again. Okay, these ones are stuck together, drink. So the next one, I just, let's see if I can get her in position. What is that? Do you know, Twink? Step up one. Good girl. So I do like a back lifting exercise where I just go like this, and you can see her raise her back. She's got one more for that, which I don't like doing because it's kind of dangerous. But you just take right along the points of the muscle and you go like that, and she's supposed to round her back. She doesn't like to do it right now. There you go. There's one. Thank you for not killing me. I know you don't like that one. I don't like it either. And then we just stretch out our legs. Pick up. Come on. Stretch it out. Good girl. Good girl. How about this one? Pick up. You're so easy. You're so funny. Stretch. You can do it. Come on. Stretch it. Good girl. Oh, too much weight on mommy. Silly butt. Alright, let's do your butt. Let's do your back legs. Bring a little. I can't really do it. There, yeah. Or not, okay. Yeah, that's okay. You can show everybody your butt. I'm sure they'll like it. Stand. Easy. Now this is kind of complicated for her. See, like that one she's pretty stretchy on. But this one gives her a little bit of a hard time. This is the hock in some of my previous videos I've talked about. That was a good one today. That tends to give her some trouble. She as a baby was folded up pretty bad in her mom, and when she was born we didn't really think that she was gonna be able to do normal things. So that's my day. I make sure she's got enough hay, which she does, and then I just kind of leave. I pack up the rabbit bottles and go. But I'll talk to you a little more about the hock deal. So her hock, she has tendon and ligament issues in it at this point. It's not anything that, you know, makes her unrideable or anything. She gets sore, and she's not as like limber in it, and that's actually the side, like, I know a lot of horse people hear people going, well, they're left-sided or right-sided. Well, it's kind of like the same thing with her, but kind of amplified. So she's really, really supple and flexible on one side, and the other side she doesn't like to work because it's, I need 2 hands here. That's not gonna work. But, where it's like, she just doesn't like it. It's sore. It doesn't feel good to stretch it all the way out. And, it doesn't affect much now. That's why I don't go over, I don't think I've even gone over 18 inches with her on fences, to be completely honest. So, we just simply, kind of leave it alone. If she gets sore, I give her a few days off. But it can affect like her hips and back and stuff, and right now she needs to see the chiropractor. She's really sore and I haven't been riding her, just to keep her from being like overly sore. I have to figure out what's going on in my driveway. There's this huge truck, guys. I don't really know what it is. It's the garbage truck? The garbage truck is never late. I don't know what's going on. But I'm gonna start walking back to the house when I'm talking, just so I can warm my phone up. So basically, in the long run, if it gets to the point where she's like super sore and doesn't really want to do anything, she's going to end up needing hock injections potentially. Just kind of some things that my vet and I talked about. If that happens, I will not be jumping. She'll become strictly a dressage horse if it's possible. I'll kind of go from there. But there's no guarantees on anything. And yeah. So that's a little bit of that. Basically, kind of reverting back to when she was a foal. When she was born, she had some issues where her legs were twisted up together. That's my landlord's brother. And her, like, even now, like, her tail, she holds it off to the side when she works and stuff. So she's got some spinal issues too, I assume. The chiropractor and the vet didn't think it was full spinal. They thought it was just like from like her croup down. That maybe something was going on, but it didn't seem to be affecting her. So we'll see what the chiropractor says this time. I'm assuming it's going to be the same deal as usual. You know, her hocks got sore, she compensated, and, you know, pinched something in her back. So I've been doing everything that I normally would with that, but she was like really far down on her pasterns, the whole 9. And my vet basically said, well, we'll give her 2 weeks. If she doesn't start to straighten out and the ligaments don't start to at least start to tighten up, that we would have to put her down. And I was almost completely devastated by this. Now, as a 16-year-old, my favorite mare was pregnant by my favorite stallion, well, one of my favorite stallions. And this was like my dream foal. And it just wasn't working out, in my opinion. But in the end, I got a surprise, and I now, almost 10 years later, I have my little girl, and she's taking care of my actual little girl. So it's working out nice. I couldn't be any more thankful, and I'll do everything in my power, even if she has to be a brood mare or just a pasture ornament. She will be, and I will have her forever. But I am almost home. There's a lot of people around, so I'm gonna go ahead and end the vlog. So see everybody later. Thanks for tuning in, and I hope if you have any questions, just link them below. Hit the like and the subscribe button, and make sure you hit your notification button. That way you never miss a video.